Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Saturday Night Review, where we are reviewing Johnny Mnemonic, Mnemonic,
Mnemonic.
Something a tonic. Well, I should need
a tonic, whatever.
Yeah, I should need a tonic somewhere. A gin and tonic.
Vodka and gin tonic. There we go.
Yeah. And with me, I got Resolute Germ. How are you doing?
Not too bad. How you doing, Gorilla?
Well, I want to extend a special fuck you to the IRS.
Well, there we go.
Not only do they make the taxes more complicated, that they take a shit ton out, and they don't even spend it what I want it spent on.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a hell of a thing.
Didn't we throw a bunch of tea in a harbor and shoot a bunch of people in some red jackets there over a 2-cent tax?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now you're probably paying anywhere between 25 and 38% income tax.
Yeah. And with me, we also got Mikey Seuss 4. How are you doing?
I'm doing awesome, guys. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Mikey.
It's unfortunate about Keanu Reeves in this film. He actually was nominated for a Razzie as worst actor. Yeah, not one of his best performances, I can honestly say.
Not one of the worst movies of 95, though.
Well, no.
95 was not a great year.
Well, that's true, Germ. Well, I also found out that the producer of this film, Don Carmody, not only won what they call a Golden Reel Award, but he also won a Stinker Award for why did he make this movie. So, I don't know. Take it from what you will from that. I don't know. Some people said it was good. Some people said it stunk. So,
Yeah.
Weird.
And here, Mike, I'll let you read these.
Okay, this is a cool and nouveau film starring Keanu Reeves.
Now, I got one question for you. What the fuck is a nouveau film?
Oh, well, nouveau is like a form. Well, okay. Have you heard the term before? I know Jern probably has, but have you ever heard the term of film noir? Have you ever heard that?
No, but I've heard of tits and ass movies.
Well, that might be this. You never know. I'm not going to say. I don't want to ruin it for you if you haven't seen it yet.
No, we watched it. We're reviewing it.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right.
Gorilla,
go ahead. Keep going.
Just think of the stuff I've been trying to show you the last month or two.
Okay.
Like Strange Days, this.
Now, to be fair, Jern,
Techno
Strange Days with
stuff.
Ray Fine was good. That was a good film. I like that one. Ray Fine did good in that one.
Not much.
The special visual effects are especially cool for the time, too. By the way, the plot, of course, is a data courier literally carrying a data package inside his head. He must deliver it before he dies from the burden or is killed by the Japanese yakuza.
Yeah.
Also starring Dolph Lundgren.
Yep, and it's just highs here. You can see it.
And of course, I told Resolute when I saw him, it has been a long week for streams, and this was the first time that we ever did a full week of streaming.
Huh?
And this next Friday, April 12th, we'll be celebrating 1 year of streams and webcams on our Mikey Seuss 4 channel.
Yeah.
And Resolute, of course, said it was a good week of streams, Mikey. Your new tech is holding up well. I say keep your fingers crossed.
All right, that's pretty much all the chats there.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty much everything.
Then I got the super. If anybody wants to super chat, it'd be greatly appreciated. All righty, so we start out with the movie here with Columbia Pictures, which they were pretty good.
Well, TriStar is always good too. I like the Pegasus. Yeah. Do you want me to read this, or do you want to read it there, Gorilla?
Go for it.
Okay, second decade of the 21st century. Corporations rule. The world is threatened by a new plague, NAS, nerve attenuation syndrome. Fatal epidemic. Its cause and cure unknown. The corporations are opposed by the, I can't read that last, low tech. By the low techs. Okay. Yeah. And there's more. Movement risen from the streets. That's what the
No.
are. They're hackers, data pirates, guerrilla fighters. In the and I can't even read that part. Oh, in the InfoWars.
InfoWars.
Yeah.
Does
this
think
sound
Alex
familiar?
Jones may have a bit of a suit.
Well, this is stuff that's going on today. The corporations defend themselves. They hire the yakuza, the most powerful of all crime syndicates. They sheathe their data in black ice, lethal viruses waiting to burn the brains of intruders. But the low techs wait in their strongholds in the old city, in the old city cores, like rats in the walls of the world. The most valuable information must sometimes be entrusted to mnemonic couriers, elite agents who smuggle data in wet-wired brain implants.
So basically, this is the metaverse on steroids.
Or where there's actually government agencies who shall remain nameless due to YouTube standards that actually pull this stuff today.
Yeah.
And they put it on your brain stem.
Starts with an F, ends with an I.
There you go.
Yeah. And welcome Suzanne XT in there. Welcome. And welcome Taylor Swift, greater than Disney, Star Wars, and MCU combined.
Right. Or he's also known as Matt G.
Yeah. All right.
He's Jill's groupie. I love you, Matt G.
So
good to see him at 16.
So we get this with the headache-inducing wine here. He's having a dream. He's flying. He's sleeping. And where's my equal representation? If I have to see a topless Keanu Reeves, I want to see that woman that was with him topless too.
Well, you remember he was one of the times he was completely full frontal was in Matrix when he was came out of the Matrix and went into the real world. That was really
crackhead.
But I want my equal representation. If I have to see the man topless, I want to see. We're all supposed to be about equal representation these days, aren't we?
I thought so.
Yeah,
I thought so, but we're not sure.
What the hell is that thing?
Oh,
that's
what do you think, Resolute Germ? Yeah.
Oh, there. Yeah, see, and she's all covered up. I have to see his nipples. Where's hers?
Girl like that, I'm sure that's about $1,200 an hour.
Probably. Considering we're thinking, considering the time period that supposedly they have this in sometime in the near future, yes, I would probably say $1,200 per hour would be an accurate assessment.
Are we talking $95 or today's dollars?
Well, we're probably talking about today's dollars.
Well, this would have been set probably around 2012, 2015-ish.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing about the low techs is they don't have a very high standard because they're hackers, right? So if it comes to women, then you would think they probably do have sort of a higher standard. So it depends on how much she's worth, It's kind of weird, I know, but just... Yeah. Go ahead, Grillo.
Yeah, okay, so they're laying in bed. Oh wait, I better turn captions on here.
Oh yes.
All right, here we go with Finnish, Greek, German, English. Which
English, please. I can pronounce German, but I can't really read it. Oh, look to who he's
Yeah.
talking to.
Yeah, he's talking to some asshole. I can't remember that asshole's name.
It is Udo Kier. That is his name. He has been in a lot of sci-fi films. He did, if I recall correctly, he did Eli. He was in Eli with what's his name? The guy, the African American actor that was, I forget that.
Denzel.
Yes, Denzel Washington. But he also, if you guys remember, he was also the head vampire in Blade, and got killed by the sunlight.
Never seen
When,
Blade.
yeah, he was in Blade. Yeah,
He's the one that the Kevin Bacon wannabe kills off.
yeah, Steven Dorff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a great effect. I mean, they spread out his arms like he was being crucified, and then they let the sunlight catch him and kill him. That's so cool.
Yeah.
That guy would have a much better career if he just did openings as a Kevin Bacon impersonator.
Maybe.
Kevin Bacon impersonation, open up a mall, dedicate a McDonald's. He would have had a much longer, more lucrative career.
Yeah, well, Steven Dorff is just he's crazy, man. He's done a lot of bad people. I don't know. I don't know if I trust him with anything.
Alrighty. So apparently, 800 is supposed to pay 800,000 to cover for the brain implant he was getting.
Right
there. Yeah, it's a big. Then apparently he's just gonna make one more run. Then we got this here as he's going through. You can tell it's a Japanese area because all the Japanese writing.
Right. And he's in Beijing, China. So basically, he's saying very good pickup is in central Beijing tomorrow night, 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Beijing, Japan, same difference.
It's not Japan, it's China. It's Beijing, China.
Fair, most of the guys that got are Japanese.
Well, yeah, the Japanese yakuza are the guys, they're the most powerful. So that's, at this time, so they're chasing him. Yeah. So they're going to China.
They're the most powerful, or are they the only ones left?
They could be one of the only ones left, according to what the film said. Because I don't think there was any other mafia like the Italian mafia or Sicilian or anybody that was going after his data packet in his brain. So,
Yeah, it's just the Yakuza.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the Yakuza.
Yeah. Then was this approach?
Everyone in that scene, there's not a Chinese in there.
I understand that, but he's supposed to go to Beijing to pick up. So he's probably still in Japan. He could be in Tokyo right there for all we know.
Yeah, their letterings look alike and everything else. So I don't know.
Then he's in Tokyo. Yeah.
Well, Chinese and Japanese symbols look alike to me.
Yeah, but don't try to translate Mandarin Chinese. I heard it's still one of the hardest languages in the world to do.
Oh
yeah, there's not really a direct for a lot of it.
Oh well, there's some people that make a lot of money translating that stuff like that. Like there's a guy who offers free translations to those people who think it's cute to go overseas and get those Chinese symbols tattooed on them. One woman thought she was getting like love or something tattooed on, and it just said drunken slut. I can't remember what the guy was getting, but it said fucking foreigner. So
already
research before you get a tattoo, people. All right,
well, really think about it. Yeah.
So now we have a flashback to the 2020 Summer of Love here. That apparently the demonstration is legal. They're all protesting and burning shit. Then he ends up in this place here.
Yeah.
Those look like those twin ghost style things in that one movie. I can't remember what it was.
The Shining?
The Shining?
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the twins he's looking at? Yeah, kind of a Shining vibe.
A Shining.
The Shining.
Yeah. Then we have this thing.
Yeah, now on that other screen, isn't that what Anonymous usually uses? The one before?
No,
Yeah, that one.
no,
That was
they
ideal?
use a mask. They use that one mask there. It's used in a lot of places.
Guy
It's
Fawkes.
Guy Fawkes mask.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought that Anonymous, that group that's like a bunch of hackers, sometimes they use different kind of covering masks to make sure they cover their identity so they're not known.
But hey, my favorite stunt of theirs, but it costed that pizza company a lot of money. Was when they had like 10,000. They had like 10,000 pizzas delivered to the Church of Scientology.
Oh yeah, I heard that one. Yeah, who footed the bill? Was it Tom Cruise or some other guy? I don't know.
No, that would fall on the pizza joint because the Church of Scientology can refuse delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They put the
okay.
pizza joint out of business.
Yeah, they did.
He bankrupted a franchisee.
Right.
So nice
Yeah.
going, Anonymous. You fucked over the little guy to pull a joke on someone who just told him to go away.
That's right,
Yeah.
they did. Damn hackers.
But you'd have to wonder what the hell is going through their mind that when they get an order for 10,000 pizzas.
Yeah.
You think they'd call back and confirm the order?
Well, you
Here
would
they
think.
go.
Yeah.
So,
You would think they'd really question it if they had a, van's worth of, vans full of pizzas. You'd think they'd immediately question it when you see a lot of them out front of the door or out front the gate, whatever.
well, you can only make like, but it being generous, it could probably only make 4 pizzas at a time. So that takes a shit ton of time to make. It's like I've been calling and double checking the order just
Well,
to
let's
even
see,
make sure everything's right.
Yeah, well, it might take less than a month because, like, if you figure it out, let's say if you can make 40 pizzas in a day and you got 30 days, if I can remember my math, I think that's about 1,200 pizzas, right?
Yeah, but you'd want them if you're ordering pizza, you're paid $20 a pop for them. You want them as
That's
fresh
true.
as can be.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But then my question is how are you able to transport? Like I said, you could probably have delivery vans out there, but then, like, how do you get so many pizzas, like, delivered all at once like that?
Box
It's a
van.
catering
Box,
order.
the box
Yeah.
van. It's very easy.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
The delivery part is not the part
catering
that.
trucks. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, that transporting wouldn't be my problem. My problem would be getting them all made and have them as fresh as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, one of my army
they
buddies.
filed a catering order, so they had a month to fulfill it. So they probably outsourced it.
Yeah. Well, I just was going to say quickly, one of my buddies who served over there in Afghanistan actually had over 1,000 pizzas delivered, and they did it by C-130 transport plane.
Well,
Special pizzas. Yeah.
like I suppose they had to heat them up when they got there.
Well, they were already being heated in the plane. I mean, come on, it's desert. Afghanistan is hotly desert, and I'm sure the pizzas were already baked and ready by the time they landed the damn plane.
Yeah,
so.
but you're in special aircraft. Where that's air conditioned. You're in high altitudes for long periods of time.
Oh yeah.
Those things are not air conditioned.
Yeah, they're not air conditioned by any stretch.
Well, they're still at very high altitudes and stuff.
Oh yeah, but you're not gonna. They're not high enough that the pizzas would float out of the box.
No, I'm talking about it's a lot cooler up in the atmosphere. The higher you go, the cooler it gets.
Oh, maybe yes, of course. But I'm just saying. I know they were warm and fresh and hot by the time they landed. So
yeah. I mean, you want to keep the planes out of the reach of those little bottle rockets that they be flinging at them.
Well, that was our fault. We gave them those bottle rockets when the Russians were there.
Yeah,
that was our fault. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that's 40-year-old tech. So yeah,
Yeah.
then we get this asshole coming in here. First we get to see this thing. I didn't see what it was, but apparently it heats up and it turns into a cutting tool or something.
Oh, it's basically a laser version of piano wire.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he did the thing. See, I would have minded her right there. Yeah. And they all show up, and this happens.
Cheese anchovies? You are Mr.
Oh wait. Yeah. So. Yeah,
And
this is
it's
what this thing does.
Yeah.
Motion.
Oh wait, that's not what.
Yeah, so this is his this is his group, right? The low tech group that he's there with right now.
Yeah,
No, these are the customers. These aren't the low techs.
Okay, these are the customers. Okay.
And they're buying what data are they buying again?
Okay, they're buying a data packet, and the data packet is going to be implanted in his brain, and then he's supposed to deliver it to another customer, but then he's being chased by government forces and by the Japanese yakuza for the packet.
Okay, I just didn't know what information was on it.
Vital information, apparently, to bring down the government.
They will not reveal that until they actually get to the end.
Yeah, until they get close to the end. I don't want to spoil it for you.
Yeah. Then these assholes show up to spoil the party. So,
of course.
Apparently, when someone gets a hard copy, they're supposed to fax it. He gets something implanted in his brain, and then another person takes another thing there. So basically, they're doing all that shit, blah, blah, blah. And he's taking it to Newark.
Now, that's an interesting word of terms. Synaptic seepage can kill you in 2 or 3 days.
No, I guess he has brain bleed.
Well, I think it's the data package leaking. If he gets hit in some way, like if he suffers a concussion or something, the data package can seep into his brain and kill him.
No, I think what's happening is that he has like brain bleed from the implant there. And if he doesn't get delivered in 2 to 3 days and have it fixed, he dies.
Yeah, right. He dies, exactly.
It's like trying to cram a terabyte of information on a half terabyte drive. The thing starts to cook, and everything around starts getting damaged.
Yeah.
Well, it goes into. I know it goes into his brain stem, and it's like the equivalent of an encyclopedia with all that information.
Yeah.
It's embedded. So yeah.
Oh, then we got this here.
Defectors.
Well, will play or not?
I don't know.
Okay. So basically, all that, download all the data. They have 300 seconds, or they had like 300 some seconds. You download it.
Gigs. That's
gigabytes of memory. Yeah, is it gigabytes or terabytes?
Gigs.
Gigabytes.
Gigs. Okay.
In the 90s, no one knew what a terabyte was.
Yeah, and that's really not that much information, is it?
Not anymore.
Yeah, no.
No, it's like what, 300 pictures, maybe.
300,000.
300,000. Yeah.
Consider most average laptops now have a terabyte drive. This is roughly a third of a terabyte he's taken in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And apparently he can see the images, and they download the images or something.
Yeah, remember it's encrypted, so it's 3D. So he gets it all in 3D and encrypted. So his brain can process it better. Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's just his brain processing the information as it passes through his visual cortex into the implant.
Right.
Okay. So they get it all downloaded. They print out the 3D images there. Blah blah blah. Then he's hiding out in the bathroom there. when these guys show up. Right.
Okay.
I thought we could see them coming in.
Yeah.
Oh,
He just
yeah, I
uses
think what's
the
going on.
laser piano wire, cuts open the door.
Yeah.
No, they had warning. So why didn't they get ready? They had warning. Why didn't they get ready?
I don't
They
know.
were trying to get ready. They were trying to send a message to their contact in Newark.
Yeah, but
Right.
no. Here, we'll show.
I like that piano wire.
Yeah, but see, they're all sitting there. They didn't even have the guns ready, pointing at the door when that thing kicked open.
Right? They just weren't prepared, I guess. They should have been.
Then we go slow motion. Oh, damn it, son of a bitch! Where were we?
Son of a
Right.
bitch.
So, yeah, they come in. They just start blowing everybody to pieces. They don't even get a shot off. The one guy was hiding behind the statue. She attacks him and throws him down, but she gets shot like 3 or 4 times. And I gotta wait for this thing to catch up. And here's the important part right here: they burn the evidence, or they start burning the evidence.
Right.
And he gets his hand sliced off, which was a pretty cool effect.
Oh yeah, it is cool.
Yeah. Then he's dead. Blah blah blah. They come down. Now we're at the free city of Newark,
Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah. They're getting a transmission.
Free, but still, even in the real world, pretty much a garbage dump.
I thought that was the richer part of New Jersey.
It's
Well,
New Jersey.
It's New Jersey. There's no real rich part.
Yeah. Well, you guys are pronouncing it wrong. It's New Jersey. No, it's New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay.
Yeah, New Jersey.
New Jersey.
You gotta say it with the Jersey accent.
Yeah, right.
So anyhow, this guy's getting his ass chewed out there. He's telling them to speak English there. Condolences, blah blah blah. Yeah. What? I'm getting like 2 different things here. Okay. So this guy arrives in New York. He puts his password in, and the thing that I thought was funny, it said he had a dyslexic implant. There was government approved, and then they said brain seepage. He'll die within 24 hours. So basically, a day's passed.
That's all he gets. It's like a day's visa.
It takes about a day to get from Beijing to New Jersey.
Well, yeah, because we are talking near future, and transit is probably like really quick.
Yeah, even today it takes, like, say if I wanted to go to Beijing from where I am, that takes about 19 hours.
But yeah, that's because you're crossing the international date line.
Not even. Yeah. Solid travel time, 19 hours.
It shouldn't take that long. I mean, you're only traveling at 500 miles an hour, and it's only
only 10,000 miles.
Yeah.
Okay. Google's our friend.
Google's your friend.
All right. No, I don't want to pass out my money yet.
Well, ask Google today, how many miles would it take from Newark, New Jersey to Tokyo, Japan?
From Seoul to Beijing. Oh, hey, you're wrong. You're wrong there. 13 hours and 10 minutes nonstop flight.
Okay. But like we said, because this movie is supposed to be in the near future, maybe they cut out the transit time and reduced it.
Who knows?
Or he got a coach flight.
Yeah. Yeah, you got this guy talking to him like,
Yeah, Udo. There he is.
oh, my caption's turned off, you damn it.
Oh, whoops. Hello.
Okay. Yeah, what did they? Then they said they met with limited success. So basically, their package got inserted, but everybody else is dead. They're all dead. You bastards! You killed them. You killed Kenny. You bastards!
You killed Kenny. You bastards.
Oh, update. There's no rumblings tonight.
Okay.
Oh, there's no rumblings from the lab? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Pop is in the hospital, so
Oh, God, what happened?
Ouch.
I don't know yet. I'll find out later here after a while.
Oh,
so,
shit.
so basically, they're dead. Then we got someone. I think she's getting forced down and taken up the ass or something.
Oh, come on, don't say that.
Mikey, there's a reason. There's a disclaimer.
Oh, okay, well, there you go.
Did you see the disclaimer?
Yes, Troy Pacelli did a great disclaimer for you. Yes, I told you I've seen it a couple times, my friend. My brother,
Yeah.
I've seen it. Yes.
Yeah, there's a reason I had to made it. It's mostly because it's PvP, but I'm blaming PvP for it. But that's a whole different song.
Right. She looks like a female version of the Joker. Am I right? I mean, scary.
Or someone who let their kid do their makeup.
Well, yeah, but I mean, let's be honest. If you guys have seen the film Suicide Squad or Birds of Prey with, the gal that plays, Harley Quinn, she looks 10 times better than this lady.
Well, this quote unquote lady is supposed to be gangland trash.
Of course.
She's a biomech bodyguard. So,
Woohoo.
Yeah. So
Keep going.
yeah. Yeah, so they're talking about them getting an upgrade, and then
Did they get the code out?
he wants it out of his head, but they still have it stuck in his head. In just a sec.
Right. Yeah, I was going to ask Suzanne Eckstein if her or Matt G have seen this before. I'm guessing maybe Matt G has. I'm not sure about Suzanne, though.
Oh, I forgot to put the poll in, but
That's okay.
yeah. So basically, he's taking a taxi, and what the hell is this? I
It
don't
says
remember.
wet wired and cerebral. It says a wet wired cerebral implant. This is supposed to be a tracker, okay? And the way that they're able to track the type of people that have it hardwired into their brain. So this is like a GPS. It's pointing out where he is.
Yeah. So they're tracking him, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And he's meeting in a sketchy area, like really sketchy.
that's okay.
Like,
Anywhere in New Jersey is pretty sketchy.
Well, no, this is like one of those areas like where a poor little white boy like me would not want to be if I'm directly challenged. That's that kind of area. But yeah, they meet this guy.
Hey, look at the B word.
Am I? Sure.
Yeah, and they're looking at. They call him in there. Then we had this. They both died. They're
Yeah.
so yeah. He kicks the shit out of him, and then that guy gets killed, or maybe he doesn't. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
Yo, J-Bone.
Yeah, yeah, they're looking for him.
That is like, I gotta say, that is like the ugliest hat I've ever seen on a guy.
Oh, what? You don't like the pimp hat?
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm
Or
just
the
saying
cowboy
it just
hat?
doesn't look. Yeah, it looks like kind of like a cross between cowboy hat and a pimp hat or a beret or something, but it just does not look right on
Fedora.
him. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Weird.
Well, would it helped if he had a Gilligan hat on and put a bunch of fishing lures in it?
Gorilla, I can actually see you wear that kind of hat. You
I
look
got a
good in it. I'm
fedora.
sure you would.
I got a fedora around here. I'm pretty sure I got a bunch of broken fishing lures I could put on it.
Oh, you probably could. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so anyhow, this happens. You want to take point on this, Germ?
I'm not
Oh,
quite
see-
sure where they are at this scene. Is this where they're trying to drill a hole in his head?
Right, to siphon
Yeah, I
the
think so.
information
Oh,
out.
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, this is at the point. I think this is the point I was really getting. I was yelling at my tax expert. So they're in the bathrooms there. Then
Whoa, look at that outfit.
all right,
Lady
all
on the
right, folks. All right, folks. Name this band. Yeah, they're gonna drill a hole in his head. Head there.
Yep, that's what they're gonna do. Yep.
Yeah, then they're it all.
And Red there sees a nice payday in her future.
I can see that.
More importantly, she gets to screw over the guy that just told her she's no good at her job.
Yeah. So yeah, then we got.
Hey, don't you love it, Tim, when you incur a woman's wrath?
Yeah, they all get knocked out there. Oh yeah, and he has the stab marks to prove it.
Yeah.
So no comment back, Germ.
I'll leave that one alone.
I'm hollow. What's this guy's problem?
So basically, they all get their ass handed to them, and
Yeah.
they're and they'll be the yakuza show up. He runs off. They're all get loaned. See, folks, this is the kind of review you get when you're trying to watch it while yelling at your tax people.
Right. Yeah, no, that's a good line. Where'd they upload, Ralphie? The goddamn Library of Congress?
Yeah.
That's a good line. Yeah.
The Library of Congress isn't that many gigs.
That's true.
Yeah. So basically, he's trying to bribe with them because he has one, they have one, he has two. You know, he's trying to bribe them. Yeah,
Right.
Which you can't. I don't think you can bribe the yakuza in this scenario, can you?
No, because they can't leave any witnesses.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. No, they make sure that they're tying up loose ends. If they have any contacts, they make sure they kill them off or just make sure it's all gone away.
Now he's trying to bribe her to pay her $20,000 to walk away, but she doesn't take it. I don't think, right?
$20,000 to save his ass.
Oh. Okay. No, but she takes 50 until she gets the money. She stick with them. So until she gets the money in hand, she's sticking with them because he just wanted pretty much just bail her a check. I'll bail you a check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna fucking kill
Somehow,
me.
I don't think she is the type to have an active bank account.
Yeah. And now this guy here, it's time for him to take things into his own hands.
Yeah.
So they're all. And she took the mask. She was wearing a mask, wasn't she?
I thought, yeah, she did. Yeah, she was wearing a mask before.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, now she takes off. We get to see what she actually looks like.
Yeah.
Actually, not a bad looking gal.
A dead man.
She's
my-
a redhead. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my subtitles are off.
I believe that's the same girl who played Dizzy in the Starship Troopers movie.
Oh,
I
okay.
think you're right. Yeah, she was one of the lead people, right, of the troopers.
Yeah, she was Dizzy, the one that really hanged on to Johnny a lot.
Okay. Let's see. I can probably find out her name for you guys. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's so
So, yeah.
hard to spell this name. Okay.
Yeah, now they're in the subway there. Yeah, and she's this is where she starts playing 20 questions with them, because normally the yakuza don't leave behind any survivors, but they're speaking a special case just for him, and this is when they find out he just basically mentions that he's a data carrier.
Right.
This
Is her name Jane?
Oh,
Jane? Is that Jane in the movie?
I believe so.
Okay. It's the actress is Dina Meyer. Dina Meyer.
Yeah.
She plays
He's carrying 80 gigs and all that.
Yeah.
I accidentally clicked it. That's the one thing I hate about this thing. The scene here is I accidentally clicked something that's wrong thing. So
yeah, also the guy that plays Spider is played by Henry Rollins. He's been in a lot of stuff. And then like I said, I got Ralphie as Udo Kier. So yeah. And Dolph Lundgren plays the street preacher. And Takeshi Kitano plays Takahashi. But the actor is named Takeshi Kitano. And Ice-T is J-Bone. So Ice-T's in it too.
Yeah. I think this was before he was actually on Law and Order, so who knows? This might have
You mean before he did Law and Order SVU, or just the regular Law and Order film or series?
I think his SVU he was on.
Well, yeah, I think it was.
All right. Here, just one sec.
Oh, thank you, babe. Da, 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 da.
All right. Oh shit!
What happened?
I think he unplugged something again.
Uh-oh.
We may have to wait for Gorilla to reset.
That's okay. Yeah, I was curious if, like I said, if Suzanne and or Matt had watched this movie before, had seen it.
Oh, I think they would have. It was rather popular at the time.
Yeah, well, the thing is that, like I said, the producer, Don Carmody, got both a Razzie. Well, no, I'm sorry. Keanu Reeves got a Razzie nomination from the Razzie Awards for his worst performance. They called it Worst Actor Razzie nomination. And then the producer gets these two odd awards. One, Golden Reel, REEL award. Oh, computer died. Yikes. That's not good. Ouch. That's bad. Oh, yeah. So, like I said, Don got a Golden Reel award. He won that for his producing. But then he gets also something called a Stinker Award for why did you do this movie in the first place? And then there's this thing called a Genie Award, Germ, and it's two nominations for the film. Art direction and production design is one, and another for sound. So, yeah.
I didn't see production and sound as being any lackluster. They're actually pretty good.
Well, I like, what? That's the thing. I love the sound in this film. I do. I love the sound in the film. And yeah, the The cinematography and the art design, yeah, was cool. Well, for that time. To me, it was like an advanced form of Blade Runner because I loved Blade Runner back in the day, back in '82, and I was like, okay, Johnny Mnemonic is kind of like a near future version of Blade Runner. You move it up a little bit.
Same type of style, I believe. At least they're going for. Blade Runner is a way better story, though, and
oh yeah,
I guarantee they had a bigger budget.
Well, of course. Well, and then you have Harrison Ford in it, so
yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Blade Runner, I love how people nowadays on YouTube, a lot of creators are still debating whether or not Deckard, played by Ford, was a replicant in the first place.
Yeah. Everything is written as he is a replicant. So
Right.
only the studio vehemently opposed and essentially forbade it being outright said.
Well, you tell me, do you think it was more obvious when they did Blade Runner 2049 with Ryan Gosling? Do you think he was more of a replicant than Deckard might have been?
Oh, he was definitely a replicant. That they don't try to hide the fact that Gosling's character is a replicant.
Okay, then that proves my point because, what's his name? Captain whatever. I won't say his full name, but, he kept arguing about Deckard being a replicant. I said, well, it is a fantasy drama sci-fi film. So if you want to think of him as being like a clone for the police force, by all means, you call him that. That's your opinion. But I think it was more, like I said, it was more obvious that Ryan Gosling was. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I could tell.
He's outright stated as being a replicant, and he's even tested regularly as a.
Well, even his boss, right? Even his boss confirmed it, played by Robin Wright, who, by the way, did a great job in that film, and as the boss of the cops and things, and she even like let on early on that we know he's a replicant. She told us, she said it. I'm like, you can't hide that. He says, Germ, if you want to pull it up and continue, I'll be back up as soon as possible, he says.
That's okay. We'll wait for you, Gorilla.
Yeah, we'll wait, Gorilla.
Quite frankly, I don't remember exactly where you were.
Oh, he was, okay. He was at the part where Udo Kier's, Ralphie's character, he went and fought or sought him out, and they were fighting. And then I guess, he got out of there with Jane. So, and they were in a tunnel. So apparently it was a subway tunnel that Jane and Johnny were in. Yeah.
Okay, 36-minute mark.
About 36 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 36-minute mark. Yeah. So, what do you mostly remember about this movie, Resolute? When did you see it? Did you see it when it first came out?
No, I saw it on cable in the late 90s.
Oh, okay. Yeah, HBO used to show it. I do remember that. Yeah, when it first came out, it was like a couple years later, I guess, like right around 1998, 99. I just remember seeing it on HBO. Not HBO Max, but when it was just called regular HBO. They did a late night showing of it. That was the first time I seen it. And I thought, really? This is Keanu Reeves? I was like, okay. Because, yeah, didn't he do Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure before this?
Yeah, I believe 89.
Right. And then, of course, he did Matrix later. So,
yeah. It's sort of right in between.
Yeah. I was thinking if you want a fairly good Reeves film. You guys should do a review of Constantine.
Oh yeah,
That's a really,
we should put that on the list.
yeah, you should definitely should. Much better performance.
Okay, let's see where that 36-minute mark is. That's close enough. Okay, I think he hadn't quite had his seizure yet, so
No.
yeah, I got it spotted right where he starts having his seizure.
All right, cool.
See about getting this shared. There we go.
Okay.
Kill the volume. So Johnny's having his seizure from the data leakage.
Right.
And he starts to pass out.
Yep.
Nothing too interesting there. We go back to big time Pharmacore guy.
Yeah.
Apparently his daughter died of that big sickness they're describing in the opening scroll. And there's this ghost in the machine that they never really do too good of a job explaining.
Yeah.
I don't know why they bothered with it. It looks like it cost a good chunk of change, but they never really use it to patch up anything specific, and they can really do without it.
Yeah, so is this the data that's in them is a drug formula, is that correct? Because of the pharmaceutical corporation?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. And it's vital. If he doesn't get it to the right people, millions will die, or something will happen. So
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's not just him. It's going to be a lot of people that will die. So, yeah, he needs to deliver it.
And we cut to a dream sequence. Johnny has a little bit of a dream after his seizure. He wakes up to Red here. He's rather pissed off that she let him sleep because he's almost dead.
Yeah. Damn you, woman.
Yeah, and you can see he's really starting to feel it.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing there we go. Yeah, there he is with Dina. One thing I have to say though is in this movie, if you look at Keanu's facial expressions throughout most of it, it's almost like he's saying, "Why am I doing this film?" Right? I don't know. But it just seems like he's not even interested.
This was the biggest film he's done at the time, because technically,
it was.
This is more marquee than Bill and Ted ever was.
Absolutely, but then, like we said, after this, he did Matrix, and he did much better on Matrix.
Yeah.
So
that was sort of an accident, though.
Yeah,
Matrix was never planned to be the huge hit that it was. It's just something to throw out.
Sure, and then it just ended up that way. So yeah, it turned out well. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're getting her backstory and his backstory. He dumped.
Yeah, that looks like a subway. Yeah, that looks like a subway station.
Yeah. Essentially, he's explaining he dumped his core memory to get that implant, so he doesn't remember his family or his childhood or any of that stuff.
Well, remember, he did it for $800,000. I guess that's a lot for them back then. That's enough to dump all your core memory. Yeah.
Especially if your core memories were pretty shitty.
Of course.
They break into essentially a circuit city. To be honest.
Yeah. Circuit City or a Best Buy.
Yeah.
A smaller version, probably, of the computer section.
Yeah, getting all sorts of parts, making his own little rig.
Yeah,
He
so
throws
it's more of
out
a
some
storage facility. Yeah, more of a storage facility.
He throws out some names of obviously made up tech. Interesting enough, one of them turns out to be iPhone. It's not
Of
Apple,
course.
but it's still iPhone.
Yeah, it's a nice little Easter egg in the film. And greetings from the Edge of Time. Good to see
Hey,
you,
Edge. Yeah. So who knows? Apple may have stole something else from somebody.
Well, it would make sense if they wanted to put a form of product, maybe future product placement.
Yeah. Well, that's good 6 to 8 years before they even had the iPhone.
Sure. That still amazes me that I was old enough to remember rotary phones, and coming from that to the current phones we use today.
Yeah. Of course, they have to do this silly virtual computing thing that was big in the 90s.
Well, it's big today, too. Welcome
back. I'm back. And hey, welcome, Edge of Time there.
So what happened? I heard your computer died. What happened?
The cord came loose, and then it just completely froze up restarting.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Was it a ghost in the machine? Sorry, a little police joke. Yeah.
We're up to the he set up his own rig and he's about to go surfing on the net.
Oh.
Yeah. He's got an early form of VR right there. So yeah.
Really early form.
Oh, extreme. Like today, you're immersed in like a complete environment. Here for him, extremely limited.
Okay, we'll keep going here.
Yeah.
I should probably turn on those captions.
Yes, English. Oh no, we'll go French. No. Coben. What is that? Coben.
I don't remember offhand.
Huh. Is that like a Japanese term?
Yeah, I can look up Kobum.
Kobum? Yeah.
Kobum in the bum bum.
Bumbity bum bum bum.
Anyway.
Oh, when you came in, Gorilla, Edge of Time came in. We said hello to Edge of Time.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, Edge of Time.
Yeah. See, now even that says Beijing. That's weird.
It's to undergo a sudden explosive. No, that's Kaboom. Never mind.
Kabuki.
Yeah.
You're probably looking at Kabuki there for a minute.
I think it's just a group of friends or allies or family.
Yeah, Koban. It's like a coven, but different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's going around surfing the net trying to figure out exactly who he was working for and what did they jam into his skull. And they are hunting him down. Something fierce.
Oh, okay. There's 11 possible beings: henchman, follower, servant, attendant, associate, cohort, companion, satellite, retainer, and supporter.
Okay, like sidekicks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, the Robin to Batman, only they're straight. Ha!
Now, come on, Gorilla. You know they were sharing Batgirl in the 3rd season. Come on.
Okay, sorry. Bye.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. He tracks it down to the copy shop that they're trying to send the fax to.
Right.
I believe this is where he gets the name of some doctor he wants to try to track down, but before he gets more,
Now
he
that's
gets in touch with
complex.
his friend.
Yeah, implant wet wired. Now that's complex digital photography there for that time. That's pretty cool. I
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
very AOL-ish.
Oh, for sure.
Well, this was 95, so.
Yeah.
Well, we're way past this. I mean, what he's seeing right now, we are way past that in this society, this year, in this time frame. Way past it. Yeah.
And
I
they
want to get
finally
online.
caught
I
up
need
to
a
him.
computer. How many times have I
He
heard
has a
that?
little explosive for them.
Yeah, but how many times have you heard that phrase, those phrases said before, like in a library that had computers? I want to get online. I need a computer.
Yeah. I haven't
I'm glad,
personally heard that, but that's a different. Probably a lot
I'm glad
younger
here
than
they
you guys.
actually made the grenade an actual point in the story. They featured
Nice.
it and they used it. A lot of
And they
people,
used
they
it.
would have just pocketed it.
Right. Look at this Asian
And,
guy gripping his teeth.
yeah. Says, oh, your info was a little late. He wasn't here.
Yeah. And there's Pharmakom.
Yeah. So he's decided to call
Logic
in the
16.
big guns.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you need.
Intelligent translator and constant iPhones. Okay.
Yeah. I do believe that is quite a far ways back.
Yes.
Well, is it iPhones was around in 95 that they actually knew what it was? That people would
Not
actually
even
know
close. This is probably where Mr. Steals a Lot got the name from.
Gotcha.
Well, I know they had to borrow, according to the producer Carmody, he had to research. You know, he went to Japan, and he had to find out how they were doing a lot. You know, how they were advancing with their phones and communications, and then he got to borrow some of that new tech. You know, new technology. So, you know, like that
Here we
stuff there.
go
There's
with
the Street Preacher,
Dolph
Dolph
Lundgren.
Lundgren.
The bionic street preacher.
Yeah.
Off to punish the sinful and the wicked for a price.
Exactly. I still liked him in Rocky 4, where he goes to Sly and says, I will break you.
Again, the subtitles are way, way off on this point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He
And
was
he's
in
trying to contact
sorry.
Pharmakom here to try to make a deal.
Yeah, tell me if I'm right, Germ. Wasn't Lundgren involved around this time in that live action of Masters of the Universe?
Oh, this is a good 8 years later.
Yeah. Oh, okay, before that.
Masters of the Universe was 87. This is 95.
Okay, before that then. Okay.
So the suit's more than happy to make a deal with them.
Yeah. Fax buffer selected. Okay.
They're gonna try to part ways, but she has her own little fit. And now we go to meet Spider.
Yeah. Initiate the virus.
And yep, there was Spider.
Get out of here, man. I never heard of any Dr. Malcolm.
Yeah, he's treating her for the black shakes or whatever the acronym they had for it.
Yeah.
And he's just bringing him up to speed. Nothing a lot. This is mainly just reintroducing Spider.
Yeah.
There are no major
Mr.
plot points.
Takahashi, Shinji has failed again to locate the courier.
Yeah. This, I believe, is the dialogue from when he was talking to the priest.
Right.
And we got the low-tech spying on him, of course.
Of course. Oh, there's Ice-T. J-Bone.
Yeah, we get a proper view of Ice-T. He
You
didn't
mean
do
a
too bad
proper
in this
view or
movie.
just a bizarre view?
Yeah.
He doesn't look good at makeup. I'm sorry. I prefer Ice-T. If he goes on a roll like this, just go straight. Just don't wear any kind of makeup and crap. It just doesn't look nice. Not on him anyway. Oh, and that's Henry Rollins right there that he's talking to. The guy in the glasses. Yeah, that's Henry Rollins.
Spider.
Spider, yeah.
I don't know how a lot of this is just dialogue. He's just catching Johnny up on the stuff that we're just got the info dump in the opening crawl already.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, a lot of this movie was mostly dialogue. I don't think there was a lot of action, really. Not really.
Not a lot. They could have saved themselves some time by skipping the opening crawl and just we get enough information from when he's talking, when Johnny's interacting with other characters to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't really a dialogue-heavy movie. I will say there's a lot of action. A lot of shooting, a lot of...
Yeah, but I mean, it was too far. But the thing about it, Gorilla, is when I saw it, like the action was there, yeah, but it was just too far, few between. Not a lot.
Yeah, they weren't big action. It was
no
dialogue, little action, dialogue, little action.
Exactly. It just inconsistent action. Bits of dialogue here, there, and then you had a little bit of a, oh yeah, kill some people. And then you go back to dialogue again.
Yeah. And
it's almost
the priest finds out about the girl here.
Yeah.
Poor bartender probably lost a second pair of hands.
Probably did. The girl came to me and I was healed.
And now he's just trying to help out Johnny with the data.
Yeah.
Giving him some pretty bad options. Basically a pair of pliers and you're going to be riding a short bus the rest of your life.
Yeah. Now, would that hurt just to get brain damage from that? Like, was it worth the volunteering? I do not know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't volunteer. I don't care how much money you would have offered me. I don't know.
That's why I tell the guy to screw off. He ain't gonna become a retard just to get that stuff out of his head.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna live normally, or he's gonna let the data kill him.
Right.
Yeah. But he did get offered I'm assuming a pretty good amount of money for the time, or for the universe that this is in, because otherwise he probably would have told to screw off.
Yeah. Oh no, at this time, all that money, that's beyond thinking at the moment. He's just running for his life.
Yeah.
And Spider ain't offering him a damn dime.
Yeah,
just exactly. Say, okay, I'll save your life, sort of.
Yeah, and I'm sorry that Diener Meyer won't accommodate you there, Gorilla, and show her assets.
Hey, all they ask for is equal representation in movies.
Yeah.
Is that too much to ask for?
Well, this
Sometimes
is
it is. TNA doesn't come to all movies, you know. I don't know. In that one scene, it looked like Rollins was pushing out something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It looked like he was in pain.
Yeah, he told him that he'd take him to see that doctor all on that he was looking for, and
Yeah.
this is the clinic where they take care of all the forgotten people, low techs, and runaways like Johnny.
Yeah. So it looks like one guy died at the age of 50. Huh.
And he quickly tells Johnny that, oh yeah, that doctor, that doesn't exist. He's just a name we use to pass information.
Yeah. He got suckered to and lied to.
Yep.
So is this futuristic movie Germ or Gorilla? Do you remember where it was? Was it like in the 2010s or 20s or?
I don't think it mentioned it just so that they could stay period relevant. You know, it could always be in the future.
Yeah.
It could just be around the corner.
Sure, because the reason I went. Oh, I'm sorry. The reason why I was questioning,
I believe, says second decade of the 21st century. So yeah, that'd be the 2010s.
2010s. Okay, that makes sense because there was a line there earlier I just read where it said artificial intelligence laws of 2006. I was like, okay.
Even though that hasn't been around yet, those haven't been. Artificial intelligence wasn't even a thing till just a few years ago.
Right, and I'm just saying, like, you know, they were mentioning that, you know, here in this movie, 2006, and I was like, well, we never had AI back then, as far as I know. You know, so
that never stopped them from making laws about it.
Well, that's true.
We have accords to deal with alien contact in this world that governments have actually signed on to.
Right? They have protocols. Like if we're invaded by a major alien force, we have protocols in place. What the fuck are you going to do? Shoot them when they first land, or you know?
Exactly. Yeah, we are.
I know. I understand. Take him out, man. Take him out, Jim. Oh, okay.
After arguing around for a while, the preacher comes in and he's after Johnny's head.
Yeah. Now you said he's bionic. He has bionic parts, right?
He has similar implants to the girl.
Okay. All right.
Because all the stuff she does is explained away by no female empowerment. She has bionic implants. Stronger, faster, better reaction time than a normal human could ever manage.
Or basically like a futuristic modified versions of $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Yeah, cool.
And through the torture, he's screaming out, "Oh, go find Jones, go find Jones." And that just lets the preacher know how to question poor Spider to death.
Yeah. Now, we did say they're in Newark, right? New Jersey. So is that like one of the, bridges that crosses over into New York City or Manhattan? You see it off to the right there?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Probably.
And we get the pointless VR face again.
Yeah. Yeah, now when they had the earthquake earlier, it was centered in a place called White House Station, New Jersey, which wasn't too far from Newark and not too far from New York City and Queens, I guess, like Queens or Manhattan.
I believe it is northwestern New Jersey.
Northwestern, okay. Now I did check with Admiral Teague, and I checked also with Bird of Prey and Mama Prey. They were okay, but Bird of Prey said he had hairline fractures in his walls from the earthquake.
I'm sure that's just an covered insurance questionnaire.
Well, I hope so. Most people back east don't anticipate earthquakes, and
Yeah.
you don't know if they have earthquake protection insurance, right? So,
Oh, if the insurance is following federal regulations, it should be worked in.
it should be, but sometimes it isn't, Germ. Now, if you think about California, of course, because that always has earthquakes. Or if you're in the Midwest, like say if you were in New Madrid, one of those towns out there, yes, then you'd have to be prepared for that. But nobody really anticipates that back east, and
yeah,
believe it or
that's
not,
not something you specifically buy. It's part of the renters or homeowner
insurance.
Normally,
Yeah,
that's
policies,
under federal.
right.
Yeah, that's part of federal regulation for them to cover.
Right, it's covering against any natural disaster, which I guess would include earthquakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. My sister's brother-in-law had a similar plan when he was living in New York City. He had a coverage that would cover all sorts of natural disasters.
But he goes to the Lotex, and unfortunately he runs into Dumb and Dumber here.
Cool.
Some security
and those are bizarre guards. Yeah, and those are bizarre glasses, of course. Yeah.
Well, they had to make it look futuristic,
I guess.
Yes. I believe those at one point were welding goggles that they just stuck bits and pieces on.
Oh, more likely. Cheap but effective.
Yeah.
So Johnny's down there making a huge noise after he talks to the girl.
Yeah.
These two idiots are just twiddling their thumbs up there.
So I guess
when they do notice Johnny, they do something stupid.
Yeah. Never understood this scene, why they did that. Huh.
Bombs away.
Yay. Apparently the NAS, from what we read, the neuro attenuation syndrome, is actually like a committee. Like they're harbingers of this virus. It's like a computer virus in a way, a neurovirus. And that, I believe, is the kind of formula, I just read up on it. It's kind of the formula that Johnny has in his freaking head. He's got to get rid of it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they don't want to spoil it quite yet.
Yeah. At this point, they figured out what's in his head.
They know.
Oh, it's the cure. You have to give it to us. It's the cure. Fuck you. Give us the cure. We don't care if you're a vegetable.
Yeah, right.
And that's why Spider's dead now, because he didn't give Johnny any positive incentive.
No, that's true.
No, well, you gotta keep your subordinates happy.
There we go. You're right.
And the last vestige of Spider is dead, with the Flaming Hulk being dropped on his van by two morons.
Two idiots, yes. Fuck. No dice? Fuck that. You're carrying the cure for NAS.
And that's why he must die.
Yeah. Exactly. You and everybody else.
And of course, now he is very pissed off and just cursing up a storm, saying,
"Oh, he's cursing the heavens.
Come down there and talk." Yeah. He wants to live the nice life in the city. That's why he
Yeah.
got all that stuff in the first place.
That's kind of a funny line there where he says, even if the code comes out, he says with the seepage, it's probably corrupted or bad anyway. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, a lot of data loss.
Yeah.
Eventually, Ice-T comes down to talk to him. After Tweedledee and Tweedledum tried to kill him.
Yeah, right.
He explains to him about, oh yeah, I'll take you to see Jones. Yeah, great guy. He's the best to get that data out of your head.
Yeah.
There's only one problem with Jones. And Johnny's not doing too well after they knock him on the head.
Yeah.
Why they knock him on the head to go inside? He knows where the headquarters is. It's right there in front of him.
Yeah.
And now Pharmakom guy gonna have to get involved himself because piano wire hasn't quite gotten the job done. And now they're about to have a moment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh.
And here comes the cock block.
Yeah.
Like I said, he looks really disheveled with all that damn makeup on.
Yeah. Well, living in a dilapidated bridge will do that to you.
Oh, of course.
And here is the low-tech heaven.
Woohoo!
They get to hijack any signal they want.
Yeah, it's a pretty sorry ass place to work on anything. Even taking shit out of your head.
Yeah, he's going to introduce him to Jones,
Uh-huh.
the greatest hacker on Earth.
Yeah, Jonesy.
Meet Jones.
Come on, man. Yeah. Come on, Jonesy. Screw with my head. Come on now. What the fuck is going on?
And yeah, you trust he's gonna trust them when they're using a dolphin.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the Dolphin's the best hacker in the world.
Yeah,
Somehow,
the military's
some way.
been using them. Yeah, the military's been using dolphins for years. I know the
So
Navy
good
has.
luck, Johnny. Your best bet is a freaking wannabe fish
Yep.
who never learned to breathe water.
Nope. You know what? I don't think there was one line of dialogue in this movie that said, "I'll do it for you, Johnny. Let's do it for Johnny." I don't think that was ever in the film.
Oh
I
no,
never heard
everyone
that.
thinks Johnny is an asshole.
Right.
And in their defense, Johnny is an asshole.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we got the Yakuza showing up.
Right, that's Takahashi. Was standing there. I want room service? Oh, please. Then he says, I want a $100,000 per night hooker. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
that
yeah,
dialogue from
that's
about
what
10
Suzanne
minutes
said.
ago.
Way too much money there. Woo, hello.
So time to hook your head up to the Dolphin.
Yep.
All why the Yakuza are infiltrating your base.
Yeah.
And to top it all off, he's like, "Do you really trust the dolphin?" And do that or rip it right out, where he dies.
Yeah.
So class
all
A
somebody has to
torture.
do, yeah, all somebody has to do is shoot up that aquarium that the dolphin's in, that dolphin's dead.
No, dolphins can breathe air, but I don't remember the reason why they go underwater.
Okay.
They have to come up every so often to get air.
Oh yeah, no, I know that, Gorilla. But what I'm saying is that the dolphin is definitely vulnerable if they shoot the thing out of its aquarium that's there.
Yeah.
And maybe it
It's
requires the
stranded.
dolphin to float. Yeah. To float and
He's
process
pretty
it.
stranded as is, though, since he's in.
Oh
like
yeah,
a
he already
10-foot
is.
tank.
That's true. Yes. You're right.
And
He is.
here is Dumb and Dumber. We're supposed to be on watch. Oh no, we're being infiltrated.
Oh.
And he finds out right as the first guy dies.
Yeah.
Great security there, Cletus. This is where he messed up, though. You always confirm the kill. You don't let him stagger around.
Yep.
He drops a car on the guys waiting outside.
Sure. Tell Shinji to meet at the bridge.
And now we're in Johnny's head, surfing through the data, trying to unlock the pictures.
Yeah.
And now that another flaming car gets dropped, they're starting to realize what's going on.
Absolutely.
They're off to fight.
Yeah.
Johnny's download has to get interrupted. And he's here to cut off Johnny's head again.
Right.
Yeah, because the first 50 times didn't work, you know.
Yeah. Kind of failed. Well, you know, the head guy, Takahashi, he said earlier on in the movie, he said, darn it, like the expression, he says, if I want something done right, I got to do it myself.
Yep. And that's why he's there.
Yeah.
And somehow VR Girl appears again, saying,
woohoo, she
"Don't
shows
kill
up
him.
again.
Don't kill him. He has the cure."
No.
Like he gives a shit.
Yeah, right.
Says, "Oh, Pharmakom, let your daughter die."
Yeah.
And he hesitates for maybe half a second.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that's when he gets shot in the back.
Yep.
Cool.
Because, you know, you always want to shoot him in the back because it's the safest way, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, no repercussions. It's plain, it's clean, and no mess.
Yeah. And he gets all... So the yakuza could get all the credit. And the Pharmakom guy, oh, yeah, he got killed in action. We get all the credit.
Right.
Give us money.
Right. Or they can pay him enough to walk away so that he doesn't get, you know, claimed responsibility. It's just the yakuza getting claimed that, and they would accept that anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah. Here's the big standoff with Piano Wire and Johnny.
Piano Wire Laser. Yeah. I'd almost want to play this scene here, but I don't know how YouTube handles getting your head cut off.
If you think, if you think they may handle it okay, or maybe not, well,
we got
it's up to you, Gorilla. It's your show.
Jeremy, your call.
They can leave the sound off.
Yeah, take the sound off.
I was more worried about the visual of the head.
Oh, I don't think they care about that part.
I'll skip forward a minute.
Yeah. So, just leave the sound off, though. Yeah, don't put the sound on. Yeah.
Johnny fights Laser Boy, and I believe that it's the priest she's fighting at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not yet. Johnny's just running away at this point.
Well,
there's no real...
Yeah. Well, didn't we say earlier that if he really gets hurt or, you know, stuff, and he's with the stuff still in his head, that he could die instantly? So, you know.
Yeah.
course, it makes no sense that he's fighting the way he is and has that data packet in his brain. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Weird.
Just a lot of random running around now. No real point to it.
Yeah.
Get to the point where he's trying to stand up to him. He has no other choice at this point.
Nope.
This is where you want it.
Yeah.
I said, oh, you can't kill me. You'd have to fish the head out of the water.
Yeah.
But just enough time for the door to give out. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh, look, a laser.
Oh, cool.
Struggle, struggle. Of course, he ain't going to win that fight. He's still got height and strength on him.
Yeah.
So,
well, if we all remember,
there you go.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, well, if we all remember, Keanu Reeves is a pretty tall actor.
Yeah.
Remember how he killed Dennis Hopper in Speed?
And right here,
yeah.
You notice they put in the flaming wreck of a cargo container. I'm betting they did that to cover up some type of early CG mistake.
Yeah, I bet they did.
The priest enters.
It's Gandalf the White. That's your priest.
And he's pissed off.
Oh, for sure. I'm going to do one last check. I just want to see how many mistakes this movie made.
And, hey, look, he's still alive with 6 or 7 bullets in his back.
Yeah.
Of course, because they have to do an expedition dump.
Yeah. Alive just long enough to give him the key piece that he needs to crack that code.
Yeah. Okay, so there is 4 continuity goofs in the movie. One spoiler. There are 2 factual errors, 2 revealing mistakes, 1 anachronism, 1 audiovisual unsynchronized, 1 where the crew or the equipment is visible from the movie.
Yeah.
1 has
Who would ever
one
notice?
plot hole. Yeah, 1 plot hole. And then there's a character error where Takahashi calls Dolph Lundgren by his real name when hiring him for the hit job on Johnny. So there you go. I was just covering some of the goofs of the film there. Yeah.
Big fight with the priest. And I guess that's supposed to be some sort of sonic cannon. So the dolphin can fry the priest. Actually, based on real world technology.
Yeah, it's a high intensity sound dish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those really do exist.
Yeah, they do.
Directed
well, it's
sound.
supposed to disrupt their patterns, brain patterns, and stuff like that. So.
Well, I know ones they got in real life, the directed sounds, if it's sustained for more than 5 seconds, it'll burst every blood vessel in the guinea pig.
Exactly.
Don't look that up on YouTube.
We're almost done. Then
we're almost done.
No, I was talking to my kid.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna watch the Goonies after this.
Oh, cute.
And you get extra crispy Holy Man.
Yeah, now here's something ironic. You guys are going to be watching and reviewing Return of the King, right? The last Lord of the Rings thing?
Yeah.
And Suzanne and I are going to be watching it tomorrow. So I thought that's ironic.
Okay, now they're going to finish the job of the download.
Yeah. Then it basically does a big explanation up that they're cure and Big Pharma's a fucking piece of shit. You know, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And they have the
starts the
cure.
broadcast.
Yeah.
They get the cure.
Yeah.
He does have to fight off a minor protection protocol.
Yeah.
But that really isn't really worth anything. That's just padding.
Yeah.
I don't know why they included it.
No, I'm not sure why either. I think it was unnecessary, but yeah.
And they got the data. They're broadcasting it to the world.
Yeah.
Millions of people recording it on their VCRs. Because 1995, they did not know what a DVD player was, let alone a
Right.
DVD-R.
Yeah.
But
Or
most people
DVR.
could afford it.
Right.
And Johnny actually has a memory.
Yep.
And the two of them are, for some reason, now invested in each other.
Oh, what spawn of Satan? Who said that? Whoops.
And they dump the corpse into the river.
Yeah.
And as Pharmakom burns, he kisses the girl.
He gets
The end.
Dina. Jane. There we go.
And that's your movie.
Yeah, there you go.
For all that it is.
Yeah. Well, if you guys want me to start with my review of it, when I first saw it in theater, I thought it was pretty far out there and didn't realize that a lot of the technology later on was going to come until, it's out there now. And like I said before, there are certain government agencies that actually work with this technology. And I won't mention them, but we all know who they are. So, but over the years, I mean, this movie is what 20, or yeah, it's 29 years old. Yeah, 29, so almost 30. Yeah, well, I might as well say 30. Well, we had another movie, Stargate, just celebrated their 30th anniversary this year, and they came out in '94. So that was that movie before this one came out, and I guess over the years, I used to have a review where I said I thought it was okay for the technology of the time. And my basic review was I gave it a very low grade at the time. I gave it a C minus. Then I moved up to a C. But realizing now that a lot of that tech is out there now and available, I give it a C plus. Like 3 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Not overly interesting, but if it's a weekend, you got nothing to do but watch something on TV.
Yep.
This is easy cable stuff.
Oh yeah.
C plus.
Yep.
Gorilla?
That's what I thought. Yeah, go ahead, Gorilla.
All right, it's kind of interesting. They kind of foresee with the rise of AI, big pharma screw people over, and now you got like a brain virus there that affects your nervous system. But it's a cool concept. But this movie was a little bit hard to follow, especially if you don't pay attention or if you miss something. When they didn't do the big reveal till the end, I would like a little bit more things there. It's not but you also got to actually think a little bit. I'm gonna give this one a B minus.
Yeah, that sounds
Very
about
generous.
right. Yeah, that's very generous. But he's pretty much almost dead on there, Germ, because it's right in that range. It's like C plus to a B minus.
All right.
And I agree with Gorilla that they should have done a little more exposition towards the end, and it might have explained a lot of things. I don't know. It seemed very muddled, very confusing. So
That's sort of what happens near the end of movies. You run out of money and let's just stitch this shit together.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So, all right. So that's our review on Johnny Mnemonic. Yeah, I think they could have changed the name of it to make it easier to pronounce. But thank you, Edge of Time, for coming. Taylor Swift, greater than Disney, Star Wars, and MCU for coming. And also Suzanne XT for coming. Now, Mikey, what do you got going on?
Well, first of all, I want to thank both of you gentlemen, both my brothers, for allowing me to be a part of your panel tonight. I think this is a really bizarre film, I have to be honest. So I was really cool. It was really cool for you guys to bring me aboard. Yeah, well, we have a full week of streams we do. As you know, on Mondays I do my Mikey TV webcam podcast at 4 o'clock Eastern time, 3 o'clock Central, and then Tuesday we do the A Team season review. We're still on season 1, and Jay Aldridge and I are working on episode 9. We'll know the title. I have to look up the title again, but we'll know that by the time we do it on Tuesday. Wednesday, I do a separate segment on the Greatest American Hero series. There are 3 seasons, and I'm already started with the season 1, episode 1 pilot episode. So we're working on that. And then Thursdays, we do what we call the Shazam ISIS Hour. And these were 2 Saturday morning live action superhero cartoons, or not cartoons, sorry, live action TV series that came out in the mid 70s. And Jay is doing his reviews of Shazam, and then which had Jackson Boswick as Shazam, and then I'm doing my reviews of the Secrets of Isis, which had Joanna Cameron as the Almighty Isis. So that's that. And then on Friday, we're going to be celebrating, Suzanne and I, our 1 year of streaming here on YouTube. And since we have a brand new computer, we're going to celebrate. So you guys are invited. You can come by. It's more than just a topic time, but officially it's called Topic Time number 10. But it's a celebration. At a moment, we're almost at 150 subscribers. So guys, keep subscribing. Hit that like button, share, hit the notification bell. And if you like our streams. So
Yeah.
that's what's going on.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Mike. Yeah, thank you for coming on. Germ, what do you got going on?
Go ahead.
Well, we got Sci-Fi Cinema on Tuesdays, the Nerd Night Roundtable on Thursdays, and Saturday morning cartoons. The poll for next week will be up tomorrow morning.
Okay.
How many people? Yeah, how many people did you have come to Care Bears? Because I'm not a Care Bears fan. I'm sorry.
There are 7 people in there. Now, Germ suffers through Chris Talk with me, so I can suffer through Care Bears with him.
Oh well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, that works.
Surprisingly,
got a rewatch, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Got a pretty high count for the Care Bears in the Cosme.
Yeah.
There was at one point 9 people in the Cosme room.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for Chris Talk, I'm violating the Geneva Convention. It's my turn again.
Yeah.
We declared war, Mikey.
I bet you did.
Well, after I had to watch Uncle Adolf there taking up the ass. Yeah, we declared war.
Oh yeah, there we go. So what you got planned out, Gorilla? What's up next for you?
All right, tomorrow it's at 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. It is Lord of the Rings, the extended edition, Return of the King.
Yeah.
There. Next Wednesday, we should be able to finally get back to Justified. Next Thursday's Chris Talk PvP still hasn't given me the name for. And then we're doing the Walton's episode, The Ring review on Friday. And Mikey, what's our movie next week to review? I'll let you pick.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Germ and I think we talked about it. What was the movie I had suggested to you, Germ, you guys should do?
Oh, crap. I had it for a second there.
I know you did. Oh yeah, Constantine. We can stay with the Keanu Reeves theme and go with Constantine next week, Gorilla. It's a much better film than this thing.
Constantine? Okay.
Constantine, yes.
Okay.
Very good, but not comic accurate.
Yeah, not comic accurate for sure, but it's still a good film.
Oh. Alrighty. So, with that, you guys have a good night. Remember to be a gorilla.
Good night, everybody.